Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. How is everyone doing today? I do apologize last night. I didn't come on. I didn't come on at all last night because I decided to take me a day off. I've been on 2 or 3 times a day for the month of April. And then I had a lot of stuff going on for April. So I do apologize, y'all. But I just wanted to take me a day off. I was kind of tired. So I do apologize. But how's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Nacho. Hello, Miss Linda, 2021. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Rabbits Running. Hello, Alicia. Yes, please hit the like button as you guys come in. All right, today is May 1st. Hello. We almost getting there. We almost get to summer. Y'all know I live in Wisconsin. Y'all know some other people live in some warm places, but I live in Wisconsin. We get all this snow and stuff like that. So right now it's very gloomy outside. I think it's about 40 or 50 degrees. So I'll be glad when we get to our summer months so I can put on my little sundresses and stuff. And y'all know we got to wait for the 10-minute mark. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Renee Bass. Hello. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over to my live. Thank you guys so much. How is everyone doing? And how's the weather where you guys are at? How's the weather? Let me cut this volume down some. I don't like to be talking loud while I'm on here, but let me cut the volume down. All right, guys, we're going to talk about a couple of things today. I know everybody, we've been talking about Funky Dineva and Tasha. Now, you know what? Again, my mind be racing. Sometimes I think these people be getting into it on purpose or just doing it to create buzz around their name. But some of them could be into it for real. Tasha K and Funky Dineva, sometimes I think it's real, sometimes I think it's fake, but we're going to talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Also, we're gonna talk about Martell. They say, I guess he got some work coming. Got some work. Shout out to Who Knew. Y'all know I mess with Who Knew. Shout out to Who Knew. I was over to her channel. I do go support her channel as well. She was saying that Martell looks like he's gonna be doing a walkthrough over there with what's that man name who was gonna help him get the suit line going, but he didn't have the money. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit too, but y'all can go see the full story over there on Who Knew's page. She got Who Knew 1 and Who Knew 2, so go over there and support her. Also, we're gonna be talking about Porsha. Porsha is getting dragged out here in these YouTube streets. Now, I do like Porsha, but if you're wrong, you're wrong. And we're gonna talk about Angela and her husband Charles. Now, to me, guys, I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. I don't think no B can take my husband. If you think a woman can take your husband, then your husband needs to be taken. Because these women don't sound too confident. Angela didn't sound too confident because I wouldn't have told Charles nothing. Because if somebody can take your husband, he needs to be took, honey. There's no way. No. I wouldn't have told Charles nothing. You telling Charles because you think Porsha can sleep with him. Or you think Porsha can take him. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what type of era we in. Because I'm not going to say Gen X, Gen Z, Gen whatever. Because these are older women. We older women know the game. I'm 51. Now, Angela talking about she's 43. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. Angela look older than me. So, I just saying. Ain't no shade. I'm just saying. Angela look like... Anyway, we're going to talk about Angela in a minute. I don't know. Then look, ladies, women that are in long relationships, that are in committed relationships, women that are married. I don't know what it is. Me personally, just me. Now, you know, we got our own opinions over here, okay? Women our age, what is it with y'all people trying to spice things up in the bedroom where you're talking about you bringing an extra person in the bedroom? What is that? If you want to spice stuff up in the bedroom, get you some different color wigs. Put you a pole in your room. If that's what you want to do, don't bring nobody into your bedroom. That causes problems and confusion. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. We're going to talk about this one lady. She's talking about bringing somebody in the bedroom. And I guess her husband started having feelings for the lady or what have you. See, that's why you don't bring people in your bedroom. I told you, put on different color wigs. You want to put a pole in your room. They got stuff on Amazon you could order. You don't have to bring anybody else in your bedroom with you. I don't know what's wrong with you people. I don't know. You know, I know, you know, some people, you know, say that, you know, men have a fantasy like that. Well, what about I have a fantasy I want to bring another man in the bedroom? Are you going to be down with that? I didn't think so. So don't tell me your fantasy. Whatever your fantasy, keep it to yourself. Because if you got a fantasy or a threesome with me, it ain't happening. Don't even bring it out your mouth. Just saying. We almost at the 10-minute mark. I've been talking about that, Alicia. Start stockpiling your food. Start stockpiling your food. You know, I do try to talk about a couple of different things on here, and you know, just to let y'all know, you know, what's going on. I said today I'm going to probably later on. I'm gonna go start probably get me 4 cases of water, maybe 4 or 5 cases of water a week. Just saying. Because, you know, when we had COVID, y'all know what happened. How everybody was running to the stove. We didn't hardly have any toilet tissue. It was a mess. And y'all know that I'm almost an empty nester. I just have really my daughter that's 13, and then my son, he comes home for the summer, and then he comes home some weekends from college. So I still have a deep freezer full of food, you know, like my meats and stuff like that, because, you know, I cook, but not that much. Um, and I have a cupboard full of food. You know, I don't want to say, well, pantry. Y'all know what I mean. Cupboard, pantry. Yeah. So I'm going to start stockpiling up on tissue and water and, you know, soap and stuff like that. Because it's going to get really bad out here. And I told y'all, get you something to protect your house with. Because when it get bad out here, we ain't got no food and stuff like that. People will try to come and take stuff, if you know what I mean. I'm already called up here to try to get my CCWs. I need those. Just saying. Because it's going to get bad out here. And then you got the orange president saying, oh, everything's okay. Everything's going to be all right. Yeah, everything's going to be all right for you because you're rich. Yeah, everything's going to be okay for you. I would say I'm middle class. I ain't rich. You know, I'm middle class. To my knowledge. You know. But for you, yeah, it's going to be all right for you and your rich friends, but not for us. The ports are empty. The China and them, the boats and sail back over there to China now. Hong Kong and China and them, they not sending stuff here no more. So I, you know, and then if you're ordering from Shein and Fashion Nova, I think Fashion Nova got some warehouses here in the States. But they make a lot of their stuff like Alibaba. Their stuff is overseas. So if you were trying to order stuff, it might be a pretty penny. Just saying, guys. All right, we're at the 10-minute mark. All right, welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for taking out time out your day for coming over here to support my channel. As you come in, if you could please hit the thumbs up button, I really appreciate it. Also, follow me on my other channels: Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Drop the T. Also, if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. And also think about becoming a member for $2.99 a month. I am going to be going live on my members only. And also I'm going to be getting a Patreon channel as well. So when you get a Patreon channel, you can really say what you want to say without, the rules and regulation of YouTube. So, I want to talk about some other stuff, but I can't say it on here. So I do want to get a Patreon channel. So we can talk about, women stuff. I like to talk, a little bit deeper about stuff like that, and about other stuff. So I want to get me a Patreon channel. So I'm going to look into doing that. And then I'm still working on my merchandise. I cannot find like a symbol that I want. I don't know. I'm having a brain freeze. So if anybody can think of like a symbol or something for me, just send it to my DM or let me know. Which I need to find a symbol for my merchandise. So I am still working on that. Also, for my members only, I want you guys to, I'm going to put something in members only, and I want y'all to put a time in there that you guys think it'll be good for everybody, for the members to go, so I can do a live with you guys. But I want to do it at a time where people will be available, because I know people work. So I do want to do that. Also, I'm going to put some more information in there about the trip to Jamaica that we're doing in 2026. Let me know if you want to go. I'm going to be talking about that as well, up in the members only. But yes, I'm gonna put some for members only, and then I want you guys to think of a time that it'll be good for me to go live with you guys, so we can have a little chit chat talk. And also, guys, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for supporting my channel. Thank you very, very much. Also, you guys can do Cash App, Super Chat, and Super Stickers. All right, guys, let's go. We got hot topics going on. We got let's talk about Funky Dineva first. I know y'all been hearing stuff about what's going on with Funky Dineva and Tasha K. Now, hello, Mama Bees. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see here. Let's talk about Funky Dineva. Now, Funky Dineva, to me, he don't, to me, he don't give appreciation for, all the people that come and support his channel, which are mostly women. He talk about us, like a dog, but then the first thing when we say something about him, it's more like we talking about the LGBTQ community, which is not true. And, and I don't think that's right, that if he say something, then we say something, then it's taken that we're talking about the LGBTQ community. But, he always got something negative to say, like he was talking about Melody. I didn't like that either. But, when you think that you're too good and that you're above everybody, God will take you down a couple of notches and let you know, humble yourself. Humble yourself. And he has humbled Funky Dineva. You mean to tell me you sabotage y'all's show for $200? $200, sir? $200. And y'all was getting ready to go on TV? Who does that? And you were making $200,000? Who does that? Now look, I don't usually listen to rumors, but I'm starting to believe what Tasha K say, that somebody on that powder, because there's no way that I would sabotage or a show that I'm making $200,000 over for $200. A pay increase for $200. And then I'm also supposedly making maybe $200,000 on YouTube. So that's $400,000 a year. Is she right? What black people out here, really doing that? That's why some people have to be humble. And now you want to get the band back together? Come on, Funky. No, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Now, they say he got a boo thing that's making him over there feel good about yourself. You should always feel good about yourself. Always love yourself first. Always love yourself first. And then if you got a man over there, that you taking care of, you got the game twisted again. No, this is not that. If you gotta buy love, that ain't love that you gotta buy. But that goes for any man or woman. Now, if we can come together, that's fine. But buy, and if I gotta take care of you, no. Mm-mm. But I did want to show y'all. I did not know this. But he is out here a little shaking and moving. I didn't know he had got a Funky Bunch cruise together that he's out here sponsoring stuff. So I guess he out here making money other ways, guys. He has a cruise that people are joining. He said he didn't know that many people would join. The Funky Bunch cruise. So let me just let y'all listen to it, huh? I didn't know nothing about this. Wait a minute. Let me cut the music down for a minute. Did y'all know that Funky was sponsoring a Funky Bunch cruise 2025? They say the one for 2026 is already filled up. Let me know in the chat. Did y'all know that he was sponsoring cruises now? So let me let y'all see it.
Invisalign made my travel more seamless than Allegra. If you ain't got no motherfucking complaints with customer service because Allegra, make some noise. If you got a party of 3, 5, 30, or 300, we'll take your money.
Look at these numbers. And this is his first cruise.
What's going on, y'all? This is the first annual Funky Bunch cruise. When I put this thing together, I only anticipated 30 to 50 or so people coming. We got over 270 people.
It's never been done before.
Thank you, Allegra, for being so accommodating. Yes, so smooth, Allegra.
Allegra set this thing out. We are VIP everywhere we go.
Period. I'm ready to set it up. I said, Jim, I'm ready to set it up.
That Cellaway party was everything.
So yes, I did go to the Cellaway party. It was awesome.
We was having unlimited champagne, and the DJ was on point. DJ Taj, Funky Dineva was there acting the fool.
And the welcome party and just the Funky Bunch energies down to this boat thing has just been absolutely amazing.
And I met them along the way. Allegra introduced me to them.
The cruise has been absolutely amazing. Everybody's been enjoying themselves, having a good time.
The trip is amazing. The cruise is really, really nice.
Fun, honey, and making all the.
I ain't never a Invisalign made my travel more seamless than Allegra.
Okay, guys, did y'all know Funky was doing cruises? Did y'all know he was doing the Funky Bunch cruise? They said the one for 2026 is almost booked up. So I guess he out here doing other stuff. Just saying. Let me see what y'all saying down here in the chat. Oh, okay, Nacho, happy early birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Nacho. Happy early birthday. Are you a Taurus? Happy birthday. Happy early birthday, Nacho. Let's see. Okay, Jacqueline is hot where you're at. Okay. Please, everyone. Alicia says, please, everyone, start to stockpile your food and cleaning supplies. Get water. Let's see. And TP because it's going to get low soon. Yes, I've already started. You said you would have popped Porsha because me and mine have been together so long. So just be ready for these hands. Okay, Alicia. Okay. This is that new age stuff because that is that new. Okay, this the new age stuff. Okay, Angela is 55. Allegedly, she did want. Kimmy Scott did. She had her information washed from the internet, so her age will never show up. Because I'm going to say, look, I'm 51. Look, I'm proud of my age, 51. Some people don't make it to get in their 50s, y'all. So, hey, I think that look good for my age. And Melanie, 7th Avenue Beauty, that skin, her face wash, moisturizer, and face toner, baby, that's doing good for my skin. I just got to get, I have dark spots, dark things under my eyes, but I've been putting some stuff I ordered for my eyes under there, so that's helping too. But my face is on point. I have no breakouts or nothing. So shout out to 7th Avenue Beauty, baby. That is doing a damn thing. And I'm going to do a review on Melanie's face wash because the lady who was doing Melanie's face wash was reviewing the product. She didn't do it right. She put too much moisturizer on her face for one thing. You only need a little pea size. A little bit goes a long way. That's a luxury product. It does not need to be smushed all over your face like other cheap brands. You need just a little bit. Dab on your each cheek, dab on your forehead and your chin. It goes a long way. Just a little bit. And moisturize it in. That's it. Then you have to wet your face before you put the face wash on you. Wet your face, then pump some in your hand and wash it on your face. I let mine set for a little bit, brush my teeth, then after I wash it off. So I don't think the people know how to put it on. But I'm going to do a tutorial on how to put it on your face. But my girl, my big sis, Tea Talk with your girl, she did do a tutorial on it as well of how to put it on your face for some people who might not know. That's a luxury brand product. Just like luxury perfume. You don't have to put that much on there because if it's, a really good brand, it's gonna project, itself. So you don't need to put that much on there. Let me see what y'all saying. Yes, I don't know why these women lying about their age. Maybe they have to do that to be on these shows because if you're older, maybe they don't want to take you. I don't know. But I know Angela wasn't no damn 41. Angela look older than me. Now, just saying. No shade. Just saying. You said Charles already knows about Porsha reputation because he's been in these streets. Yeah, Charles been in these streets. Let me put my glasses on here, y'all. You know what? I'm in an age right now where I'm living my best life. I'm loving on me, and I don't care who else don't like it. Whatever. If people let a man define them, that's their business. I could care two less. I could care less. I don't. Some people say Charles and Angela got good chemistry. I don't know. Charles is just not affectionate enough for me. He's just like a nonchalant person, And my love language is touch. I don't know. I don't know. Each their own. Hello, Mama Bees. Let's see. You said me. I'm going to get my deep freezer stocked up and going to get my paper towel. Yeah, my deep freezer is stocked up. You know what I do? When I'm at the grocery store and I see stuff on sale, I get it and just put it on in my deep freezer. Hello, Yolanda Thomas. Hello. Excuse me, Thompson. Oh, I'm glad you caught alive. Okay. Yes, Alicia, I'm gonna get a Patreon. I am. Cause I be want to talk like girl talk and stuff. I love talking to y'all. You know, I'm a girl's girl. So, you know, that's it. Hello, Helena. Hello, Daisy. Let's see. Yes, Funky Dineva has always been nasty, you know, and I just, you know, I didn't like how he treated Melody. I don't like how he called women like fish and stuff like that. Then you go to say something to him or other people that are LGBTQ people, then it's a big thing. So we can't really say too much to them, you know. So that's another big thing for me. Um, very, very hot in South Florida. Okay. You said Martell. No, we didn't discuss Martell yet. We're gonna get to that in a minute, Helena. Let's see. You said Funky better realize that band is never coming back together. They don't trust him and shouldn't. Yeah, when somebody burn you once, baby, don't give them a second chance to burn you. Yeah, they say he's sponsoring, you know, that cruise. You know, hello Capricorn Flower, my mod. Hello, hello, my tea drop. Hello, hello. You gonna come to Jamaica with us, Alicia? Hello, Judy. Now, what I would have went on that cruise with Funky Donnie, but hell to the no. I don't mess with people like that. I'm too old. I'm too old for that. Look, when I go on vacation, I go to have a good time. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I go to get away from my damn kids, you know, at times. You know, I need to be needing a damn break. I'm just being honest with you. You know, I'm sorry. I do. I just want to go and be around grown women. I need a break, y'all. Look, in my family, I'm the sponsor. I told y'all we got sponsors in our family. Um, if you know, if something happened to our parents or if our parents are up in age, we have it's either a brother or a sister, or either it's a brother and a sister that the other siblings call for everything. And I'm that person. I pay all my mom bills for her. I take her to the store. I take her to the doctor's appointment. If she needs me to call for something, I have to do all of that. Then if something going on with my brothers and sisters, they call me. I got one brother, he called me for every little thing. And my brother is 57, 58 years old. And everything. Then I got my nieces and nephews. I don't mind it, but sometimes it get a little overbearing. But yeah, I'm the sponsor in my family. So yeah, just saying. Yeah, so it gets a little overbearing sometimes. So when but before I go on my trip, I make sure my mom is taken care of. I ask everybody, do y'all need anything? What can I do for y'all? What, you know, then when I get ready to go on the trip, why you keep going on trips? How long you gonna be gone? What? What do y'all need? Because my three brothers, they're older than me, and then my sister is 1 year younger than me. So I'm like, what do y'all need before I leave? What is it? When you coming back? What do you need? Well, I will be back in a week. Why do you have to go for a week? Just all these questions. Like I'll be like, I am not y'all woman. I'm y'all sister. Okay. I'm the sister, not the woman. And the same thing for like holidays. Because my mother, she's 78 years old. I'm the one that has to cook. Because I wasn't gonna cook for Easter. But then I kept getting calls. What you cooking, sis? Are you cooking some dressing? So I had to get up and go to the store and go cook. I didn't want to cook. I had to cook. So, but I don't, it doesn't bother me. Whatever I can do for him, I go ahead on and do. Alicia, you're 53. This Jay, you 52. Okay. Hello, Judy Brown. You said please do it and please do it so everyone can see and know. Okay. Hello, Denise. You said that lady was AL's friend. Okay. Hello, Jacqueline Moore. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Seventh Down has really improved my skin, even my esthetician compliments my skin. Yeah, that it works. If you do it right, it works, guys. That Melanie skin products work. Even the face scrubs, all that it works. You just got to do it right. Hello, Donna. Hello, hello. Okay, all right. Hello, Brittany. You said in Georgia it's warm. I wish it was warm here. Hello, CC. Yes, I love being an older woman. I do. Hello, Lord C. Jones, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, Capricorn. I'm in one in the family with the most sense. Yes, my brother. They be. He already called me this morning. Now, what is it, sir? What is it? Is you coming over here today? What do you need? Well, I want to get some water, but I think Mama needs some more water. Sir, why can't you go get it? They be doing the weirdest stuff. I be yeah, that's another story for another time. Yes, hit the like button as you come in. Hello, Cricket 22. Hello, Sexy Diva, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Linnell Silver. Hello, hello. Hello, Misty. No, I don't have time for the silly stuff, y'all. I just want to be in peace. I do. You said, do you now have to carry your passport no matter where you travel to? I take my passport everywhere. Even when I went to Republic, I had my damn birth certificate. I had my excuse me. I try not to cuss. My marriage license, everything, because I didn't want to get over there and get stuck. I had passport, my driver's license, birth certificate, marriage license. I had everything. I was ready. 105 likes and 139 in the chat. Thank you so much. I think be wise and don't have time for the nonsense. No, look, let me tell y'all something about me. I learned a lot of stuff, yeah, believe it or not, from YouTube because, like I said, I follow different sectors of YouTube, and I learned a lot of stuff from YouTube. I'm not ashamed to say that. And I started seeing ladies going out by themselves, going on trips by themselves, taking themselves to the movies by themselves. Because at first I was kind of scared to do that. But I started doing it and it felt really good because like if my sister or my cousin or something wouldn't go with me, I wouldn't go. Girl, now shit. Girl, I will get up and go by myself. I'll go out of town by myself. I'll go to the movies by myself. I'll go to happy hour by myself. I'll take myself to the movies, out to dinner, lunch, breakfast by myself and have a good time. I sure will. You just have to start, when you get older, you want peace. I will go down there to the lake, to the lake and just get a book or something and just sit there and read it. And, maybe just have me a little lunch or something like that, just for peace and to get clarity about stuff. So I don't, you don't need a group of people with you. Sometimes you just need peace by yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you don't want to go out and have a good time with your girls and stuff like that. But sometimes you just need to sit still for your own peace of mind. Yes, I love taking myself out on dates. I do. I love it. It's nothing like taking yourself out on a date, guys, to get clarity. understanding, you as a woman. And never be ashamed of your age, because think about it. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody ain't have not lived to get your age. So thank God every day, for every birthday, every day for your age. And y'all know we as Black African American women, Black don't crack. We don't even look our age, because some people that are my age, that are other races, and and please don't take this the wrong way. They look their age. So I'm not racist or anything, guys. I love everybody. I don't care if you're black, brown, purple, green, yellow, orange. I love everybody. I don't see color with people. But I'm just saying, as because we have melon in our skin, it just, I don't know. It just, I don't know. We just age differently to me. Hello, Shar. Hello, Linda Gamble. Hello. All right, guys, let's get on into it. Now, how do y'all feel about Tasha K and Funky Dineva? This how can I put it? I want to say this thing they got on, because he said it's on site. When he see Tasha K, he gonna slap the taste out of her mouth. Now we know Tasha K, when she's out places, most of the time she have security with her. So I don't know how he getting through the security to slap the taste out of her mouth. He said it's on site. But I just want to just refresh our memory for a moment here. Now, what my thing is here with them is this here. Yes, yeah, Funky Dineva, he just, how can I put it? He just does too much for me. He doesn't know when to when to hold him, when to fold him to me. He just does a lot. He does too much. And it's just sometimes it's overbearing. Now, you had the opportunity to be on the show here and make money. You thought because you had a large YouTube following that you were the show. But see, this is the thing. Claudia has been out here for a minute. So Claudia knows how to, Claudia knows a lot of people. She knows how to get y'all, she know how to get into the door for, for things. Now, we know Claudia, baby. Claudia, while she out here talking about somebody else got legs open, you allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Let me get, I got my banner up here. Let me get my banner up here. Let me get the banner up here. Here go to Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Everything I say on my channel is alleged. So, now, y'all know. Now, if y'all know, y'all know. Claudia been out here in these streets, too, while she talking about Porsha. Your ass been out here in the streets, too, sleeping, allegedly. They said you've been out here sleeping with people, too. So while you talking about Porsha and other people, you've been doing some things too. Listen to a little bit.
I am very upset at Mr. Funky Dineva's funky attitude. Okay, when I'm talking about self-sabotage, when I tell you he's along the lines of what Kaya used to do, because Kaya used to be a bad self-sabotage. If you wanted to put self-sabotage like a face in the dictionary, it would be him. Why you ain't apologized to Blue yet? Blue pretty. You're not. Blue is gorgeous. I ain't never thought Blue was ugly. I don't even know where people got that from. Like, I always thought Blue was a beautiful little baby. She looked like her daddy, but just a cute version of her daddy. Now she looks like Beyonce. What they say, clock that? Fish? Yeah, I'm using their language. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to share something with y'all that I've never shared amongst the public. I know he sit up there, he talks a good game. And he's always talking about how degreed he is and how this he is and how that he is. But when I tell you this is the most insecure, emotionally unstable man I have ever met in my life. And that's why they would threaten to slap women for pointing out the obvious of dirty baseboards when you post a picture of your pants around your nasty, skinny, burnt ankles with shit streaks on the wall, and you want to say that's shiplap, and shiplap is high gloss, and all you got to do is take a Clorox wipe. Sir, all you got to do is take a Clorox wipe in your bathroom, or, Mr. Rich, a maid, and you ensure that your housekeeper goes across that shiplap, in between the cracks of that shiplap, and on the corners and the edges of the baseboards. Because as women, those are the things that we look at, especially when you're trying to be one. Told me personally that he was Fox Soul. Am I lying, Jasmine? She can't say the mic, but she's over there. He sabotaged the show for a mere $200. Fox Soul is not here because he wanted $200 extra, in addition to his YouTube check. So this man was getting paid close to what? $200,000 a year? Easy? Going live 5 days a week? Plus, he should be making minimum $200,000. That's $400,000 a year for a black gay man. That's ugly. That's allowed to do coke whenever he wants to do it. It's allowed to go down to the bar every day and show up on air with boogers in his nose all day. And this is what y'all get. And he wanted an extra $200 and sabotage that show. You don't even have a man in there that gives you loyalty, but he has one now. And so now that he's inspired and he's able to love himself because somebody is loving on him, because he never had the type of energy to love on himself, now he's having an epiphany and realize that YouTube ain't paying the way that they used to pay. And here's what he's saying now. Go, Jasmine.
My
Listen to him
right now, and I'm just telling the 100% truth. I want to get the band back together. Okay? The band. I want to get me, Claudia Jordan, and Al Reynolds back together. I feel like a failure in the sense that I watched too many episodes of Unsung and saw how ego caused groups that could have gone far to fall apart. And I always vowed to myself that would never be me. And I fucked around and I allowed it to be me. Outside of what some of our personal issues were, I think that ego was the driving force in TGIF collapsing.
I agree with that because that was
Pause it. Ego, I'm so glad. I don't know what woke him up. He said he got some new dick that woke him up. He said it's loving on him. That new dick probably needs more money. Got with Funky Dineva because he thought Funky Dineva was a lot famous than he thought he was. And that money is... You've had 14 years, Funky. When it comes to Funky, like, I just don't know what this newfound epiphany is. Like, did you know that Fox Soul was getting ready to syndicate Claudia, Al, and Funky to television? And so when they went to film and they were in studio together, they were giving them, like, it was kind of like their pilot episode to see how they meshed well, they filmed well. This is around the time when Funky was saying that he was the show and, you know, I carry that show and nobody will watch it without me. And
okay, guys. Now, just be honest here. What person in a right mind, and we got the orange man up here for president, will sabotage a show for $200? She right. Funky Dineva would come on that show. Every time he came on that show, it's like he had a cold. I've never seen nobody have a cold every single day. Every single day he had a cold. Every day. The cold never went away. I would go up there in the bushes. Like I tell you, I might not like you, but I want to see what you're talking about. Every single day he had a cold and boogers in his nose. And that's no lie. That is it. She ain't lying on a man. Now, I'm just being 100% honest with you. I keep it real with y'all. I have some people in my family that do stuff, and they nose is they keep tissue. Their nose is always running. If you get my drift, and allegedly, and for entertainment purposes, Funky Dineva, every day it seemed like he had a cold. He had boogers in his nose. She telling the truth. And you have to allegedly be on something to sabotage a show for $200. And y'all was getting ready to go on TV? Who does that? And then for you to call Blue Ivy ugly, have you looked at the members? Have you looked at yourself? You need to keep a hat on every day like Neo. Some people need hats on their head. Don't take that hat off. And you one of them. Now you want to get the band back together? I think the problem is he's jealous that Claudia's over there with Carlos King. That's what I think it is. And then maybe that, like she said, maybe that man, maybe he done fooled that man that he making more money than what he is, allegedly. Just saying. Hello, Lori Bell Carter. Hello, hello, hello. He said yes, but he could have stopped that while he was at work. He could have, but look, Funky Dineva had a cold every day. And I understand, you get allergies and stuff like that, but you should not have a cold every day. Every single day he would have boogers in his nose on when they was on TGIF, he would have boogers in his nose. She telling the truth. And then he would just get angry about stuff for no reason. So you messed up your own thing. I don't think that you're getting the show back together, sir. Not happening. I think these people are doing their own thing now. And when somebody burn you once, don't give nobody a second chance to burn you. Don't give nobody a second chance to burn you. In this world we live in right now, it's like everybody is trying to burn everybody, right? And nobody wants to help anybody. And I'm a small content creator, and I thank T-Talk with your girls, Sassy T from the 803, even who knew for shouting out my channel, and also De Silva because she trained me for shouting my channel out, for letting people know about me, and for helping me to grow my channel for the subscribers that I do have. I have no shame in that. They helped me to grow my channel. De Silva. Who knew? They would shout my channel out. T-Talk with your girl. Sassy T from the 803. Who else? And I think it was another content creator. Because you always got to start from somewhere, guys. That's how other big content creators got big, from other people shouting them out, and they also built their channel up themselves. So I do appreciate each and every one of those ladies for, helping me to get my, my channel where it's at. So there's no shame in that. But some people will get up there and forget where they came from. Everybody at once had to start from nothing to build their channels. And Funky Dineva built his channel off Black women. But then he talk about them like a dog. For what? Like I say, I listen to, some, what's going on with him, stuff like that, or what he talking about. Yes, I do that. But do I hate him? No. Do I dislike him? Yes. Because of how he talk about, women and things like that. I'll go up over there in the bushes sometime and see what he's talking about. But do I stay there? No. I'll do that with AL. I'll go over there if he's talking about something that I can bring back to y'all. I'll go over there in the bushes sometime and see what he's talking about. Y'all know I don't lie about stuff. Just saying. Hello, Patricia T. Yes, Tasha roasted his ass. She did. Tasha gave him the damn business, y'all. And he deserves it. Like the other woman, Michelle, she helped him, let him stay in the property. He tore her damn property up, then got him here once, And then this is another thing I didn't know. I didn't know that his channel had got demonetized, and Tasha K was the one who helped him get his channel back monetized. And you tell me you're gonna slap the shit out of this lady? Really? This woman is the reason your channel is back monetized and you on here making money, and you gonna slap the shit out of this lady? That's why I say some people are so fucking disloyal, it just don't make no sense. Even if you and her having problems, this woman is the reason that you're back on here making money, but you're gonna slap the shit out of her. I can't. I can't. That's what I say. These people are, are a trip. And then let's get on Claudia. Y'all know back in the day they were saying Claudia was doing things was allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. My copyright act is up here on the screen. Doing things she was, sleeping around, allegedly. They said light-skinned people, they can get indoors faster. So if she could have used her light-skinnedness to get y'all indoors, to get y'all on TV, let her do it. I would have had no problem with that. Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Just saying. But she was doing some things. But Claudia don't have clean hands either. Claudia do some stuff too, and she hang around people, to me, that are home wreckers. And I'm gonna leave that there. And I'm gonna say allegedly for YouTube, but she hang around home wreckers. Now I seen this from my own two eyes. Just saying, she hang around home wreckers. Now, how do you pronounce your name? Buntu? Because I'll tear up a name. Buntu Sakai. Thank you. I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Buntu Sakai? When I mess up people's names. But thank you for coming to support my channel. And remember, guys, if you're not a subscriber, I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Please thinking about becoming a subscriber. Please also share the video as well. But when you get a blessing and don't know how to treat it, God will snatch it away. Yes. Yes. When with YouTube, you have to constantly bring in content and make videos, etc. That's a lot of work. All he had to do with FS is show up for an hour and talk with two friends. Easy work. Right. Claudia worked so hard to get that show on the ground. I would have dealt with AL and Funky. I wouldn't deal with AL and Funky ever again. I wouldn't either, Frankie. No. You said FD was crazy for quitting that show. $200,000? No, ma'am. If I was making $200,000, do you think I would have quit a show and sabotaged it for $200? That's why I say when we, sometimes when we are on rugs, we do allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. Alleged. We do crazy things. Then when we come down, they off of it, we realize that we fucked up some shit. We made a mistake. I use and buy Melanie. It works wonders for me. I got so much, so much compliments. Yes, Melanie stuff works. If you use it right, it works. Yes, we all love Linda Gamble. He said, yes, I had to learn that the hard way. Hello, Sonia. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. So You got to be careful. When God sends you a blessing, it could be a blessing in disguise. And sometimes he just see how you're going to treat the blessing. And if you don't treat it right, God takes it away. And, Funky Dineva, if women want to support him, that's what you do. That's what you do. But I just don't, like some of the things he do. You know, I don't. I don't like stuff Carlos King do. And I know people say, well, all LGBTQ people do not act like that. Look at Don Lemon. Do y'all see Don Lemon acting like that? This man he was on TV. Now he has his own YouTube channel. I support Don Lemon. But he don't act nothing like Carlos King or Funky Dineva. That man is married. And his husband, I think he owns a real estate. He do real estate or something like that, but he got money. They ain't going out here. Don Lemon ain't going out here getting nobody that want his money. He married a man who got money. Funky Dineva and CK allegedly got the game fucked up. Don Lemon husband had money. Don Lemon got money, and the man he married got money. I don't know if they're going out here looking for people that want their fucking money. There's a lot of LGBTQ people. They don't play that shit. You ain't got shit, you can move on. But for some reason, I don't know what it is with Funky Dineva and CK. They act like they allegedly and for entertainment purposes only paying men. They can't keep no man. It's like they the breadwinner in the relationship. Allegedly. That's just my opinion. Just saying. Yeah, he needs to watch his mouth. 156 likes, 142 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Yes, I love Don Lemon. He's just, he's just himself. He don't be out here. Everybody know Don Lemon is GAY, right? But he don't be out here showcasing it. His husband comes on. They just two cool dudes to me. They don't act like CK and Funky Dineva. I don't understand it. Now I'm trying to figure out why can't CK and Funky Dineva them get them a husband like Don Lemon got. His husband got money. So he ain't mooching off of Don Lemon. Just saying. No shade to nobody. I'm just saying. No, so let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all seen anything about the Funky Bunch cruise. Did y'all know Funky was doing a cruise, was sponsoring a cruise, and that his Funky Bunch people over there was going on a cruise? Now, I'm not going to be shady. The cruise looked nice. Now, that's my next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go on a cruise because I've never been. So the cruise did look nice, y'all. I'm not going to throw, I'm not no hater. It looked nice. It looked fun and everything like that. But I did not know. Did y'all know that he was doing a cruise? Now, one of my tea sippers, Charnel Monet, just sent me something. Now, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. My copyright act is up here. Now, look, we're going to take this with a grain of salt, okay? We're going to take it with a grain of salt. I'm going to look. Section 107 of the Copyright Act, there is an allowance for fair use of copyrighted material for such purposes as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teachers, scholarship, research, and learning. Fair use, fair use. All things said on this channel are alleged and for entertainment purposes only. All things said on this channel are alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So she sent me something and I want to share it with you guys. So let me just go up here. Let me get it here. Now, this is all alleged. Okay, so I'm going to share this with y'all. Now, remember, take this with a grain of salt. All things said are alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So, we're going to listen to it, and thank you, my tea sipper.
Can someone just come out and tell the world what Kanye really wants to tell the world? Or honestly, I feel deep down what Kanye is about to tell the world because he's spiraling so much and he's struggling. I think I'm going to be the bad guy. I really do because I feel like this is a big problem in the industry and a lot of people dying with this same problem, this same type of struggle. What I'm about to say is probably going to shock a lot of people, but I'm tired of seeing Ye struggle mentally the way he is. Yes, his mother's death is truly it definitely affected him. But Kanye is also struggling with keeping a really dark secret or not even knowing who infected him. It's a million more victims in this industry like Ye. I'm telling y'all right now, if you fucking one of these entertainers or one of these fucking athletes, strap the fuck up. Period. Because a lot of them are not fucking healthy. Can someone just come out and tell the world what Kanye really wants to tell the world? Or honestly, I feel deep down what Kanye is about to tell the world because he's spiraling so much and he's struggling. I think I'm going to be the bad guy. I really do because I feel like this is a big problem in the industry and a lot of people dying with this same problem, this same type of struggle. What I'm about to say is probably going to shock a lot of people, but I'm tired of seeing Ye struggle mentally the way he is. Yes, his mother's death is truly it definitely affected him. But Kanye is also struggling with keeping a really dark secret or not even knowing who infected him. It's a million more victims in this industry like Ye. I'm telling y'all right now, if you fucking one of these entertainers or one of these fucking athletes, strap the fuck up. Period. Because a lot of them are not fucking healthy. Can someone just come out?
Now I said all things on this channel are alleged and for entertainment purposes only. There go my copyright act. Do y'all think this is true about Kanye? Why he's spiraling out of control? Do y'all think this is true? Now I said this is alleged. It's all alleged. This is alleged. Do y'all think this is true about him? Because Kanye has been tripping out. Now y'all know he had said that about his cousin, about the wee wee. Now, I thought that was really, really, if that did happen, he could have kept that to himself. Now, when you are 12, 13, 14, you know right from wrong. So if you were doing that with your cousin, you knew that was wrong. You knew it was wrong. You knew it was wrong. So why would you do that? Do y'all think he lied about that? Now, do y'all think this lady is telling the truth? This is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Just saying. Let's see here. You said men like John Lemon are men who act like men, but Carlos and Funky are men who want to compete and be a woman. I believe that. You said, I hope she is lawyered up. 166 likes and 170 in the chat. Thank you, Eva Walker. Yeah, this is what she said. Now, I'm just saying this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. You said he is fine. He has people around him. Okay. You said, how's she know? I can't believe it. Wow, that's a serious accusation. Yeah. That lets you know Funky and Carlos be in these small YouTube bushes. Wasn't QS the first to do a cruise for her members? Yes. Yes, she was. Yep. You said, I heard about Kanye a while back in the hip hop sector of YouTube. Because I thought the reason that he was spiraling out of control was because of his mother passing away. That's why I thought he was acting like that. Now, you said you believe everything she's saying. That's why I put alleged on my thing. I put the Copyright Act up. This is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. All alleged. Now, that's why Tamar Braxton said she takes those pills that they give to the GAY people to keep them from getting HIV. Tamar takes, I think they call prone or something like that. It keeps you from getting the H. It keeps you from getting the H. She takes them. She came out and said it. She said because she lives in Atlanta, and she don't know if people on the DL or whatever, so she has to take those to protect herself. And I applaud her for that. I would be taking them too. I don't, I would be taking them myself. Because you don't know what people are on that. Just saying. Yes, Craig Mack. Prep. There we go, Char. Prep. I think all women, if you're single or whatever, I think everybody shit nowadays, even if you're damn married. You said Jason Lee said he takes it too? Oh, wow. So this is a big thing. Everybody is taking prep. Easy eat, yes. And you know what's so crazy, y'all? A lot of men and women, they still don't like to use condoms. They like bareback. A lot of people like bareback still. Now, I am 51 years old, and I told y'all I can count on my hands the people that I have had relations with. And I'm talking about high school to grown age. I don't meet my toes or nobody else's hands or feet either. I'm a relationship type of person. A lot of people do not use protection. A lot of people don't. I've talked to people. They said they don't like the feel of condoms. Just saying. They say they don't like it. Just saying. It ain't safe out here. And they even had, I put it on my channel about Houston. They said there is a lot of people in Houston that got HIV. And it started from the teenagers. They said 15 on up. And also STD in Houston. So be very aware in Houston. They said a lot of people there got HIV. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. You got to be careful out here. You said Coleslaw did say she had something she cannot get rid of. Allegedly. Allegedly. For entertainment purposes only. I don't know. Look, a lot of these men out here, guys, that are down low. There's a lady on here that said how she found out her husband brother was really his boyfriend. Now you know that's some shit. You thinking all along this man is your husband's brother, and you find out that he's your husband's boyfriend? I don't know what it is. Why can't you just be straight up? If you down low or you bisexual, you should just tell the person that, so that person can make a decision if they want to to talk to you or date you. I don't know what it is. Thelma, you said sheepskin is. Wait a minute. You said sheep. You said sheepskin is the best condom in the world. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, okay. Oh, okay, Thelma. All right, okay. All right, my tea sipper. Okay, girl. Shoot. Okay. I thought they said, magnums. Is that magnum? Because y'all know, I haven't dated in 25 years. So I don't know. Is that the magnum? I'm just saying you said sheepskin is the best condom in the world. Okay. You said I know people grieve differently, but Kanye does appear to be angry with the world. It's deeper than the passing of his mother, in my opinion. Patricia T is something. Because why is he coming out here saying that stuff? And then they said the cousin that he's talking about is in jail right now. And I think they say that he released the cousin's name. Now, why would you do that if that man is in jail? Why would you come out here and say that? You have kids, Kanye. Your kids are on the internet here. I don't know. All right. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. You said all these diseases that were subside are coming back. People are just sleeping around with a lot of people. Mm-mm. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. It's my daughter. 1 second. All right, guys. I'm back here. What did you say, Shara? You said, are they latex free? I'm allergic to latex and natural rubber. I'm abstinence right now, but just in case. Yeah, let us know about that. What brand is that? Just asking for a friend, y'all. Just asking for a friend. You said, let me see what y'all said. Okay, Linda. Okay, and guys, remember y'all can give to the channel by super chat, super sticker, or cash app if you would like. You said that's why they won't leave him. Wouldn't want that girl around my kids, and damn sure I wouldn't want her feeding my kids. You said that is low down. What we talking about, Patricia? T. 178 likes, 161 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Hello, Chanel Monet, my member. Thank you so much for sending that over to me. I very much appreciate it, my T Simper. Yes, Stephen, it's too scary to date out here. I got to be by I just be by myself. Me too. Those was the ones for me back in the day. Okay. So, okay, cool to know. Thank you, Thelma. Okay. Yeah, but if something is going on with Kanye, y'all. Something is really he calling Jay-Z kids retard, everything. Why are you going off the Beyonce and Jay-Z kids? Ain't nobody said nothing about North them, North, she got a little problem going on too. Ain't nobody said nothing about your kids, Kanye. But he's saying did nobody help him get his kids. When Kim was trying to keep his kids away from him. I don't think Kim trying to keep those kids away from him. I think Kanye is just saying stuff. I do. I don't think he is. Um they say Jackson, Mississippi and all those Delta uh, countries of Mississippi are full of AIDS. What? Oh Lord. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all telling me something new because y'all know I just, you know what? I'm just at peace with myself. Mm-mm. If I ever have to get, divorced or anything like that, I don't think I'm gonna be dating nobody. I'm just gonna be, me and my Rose, and that's it. I can take myself out to eat, take myself on trips, or I be with my girls on trips. I can't do it because people wouldn't be able to deal with me anyway because I would need a test done. I'm gonna have to run your background and all that, and people probably ain't gonna want to go through all that with me. I got to have all that done. So, people don't want to go through all that. So I just be by myself. I can't do it. Hello, Kathy. Are you driving to work okay? Well, be safe and have a good day at work, Kathy. Okay. So let's get over here, y'all, to I want to talk about Angela, y'all. Angela is insecure to me, y'all. Y'all want to know why I say that? Even if I thought somebody could take my husband, y'all will never know. I would never put that out there that I'm worried about somebody taking my husband. If somebody could take your husband, baby, your husband was never yours. And like I told y'all, I would have never told Charles. I would have seen that she could do it. But then too, Porsha, you making yourself look like an H out here in these streets. People are dragging Porsha up and down these YouTube streets. Okay? Then Dr. Heavenly had the nerve to chime in on it. Girl, don't nobody want baby shark teeth. Don't nobody want Dr. Damien with them damn sharp ass teeth, them knife ass teeth at the bottom. Finna toe your. Well, y'all know what I mean. Who want Damien with them damn sharp ass, baby shark ass teeth down there at the bottom? Who want Damien? Who? Maybe them clear women do. Maybe they do. No. And I think Dr. Heavenly on purpose, she won't fix Damien's teeth at the bottom. That I really think she doing that on purpose. But who want Damien? Don't nobody want Damien. Don't nobody want Damien. And then she gonna say Dr. Heavenly on site. Well then why didn't you beat up was it Contessa on site? What you need security for? You ain't gonna whoop shit on site, Dr. Heavenly. So I don't know why you put that out your mouth. Why didn't you do that on site? You talking about the security guard over there eating ice cream. So why didn't you do whoop Contessa? If it's on site. Why don't you do that? No, yes, hello, Renee. Hello, my degree is real. Look, have y'all seen Dr. Damien teeth at the bottom? Imagine him trying to nibble on a nipple or he gonna toe your stuff up with them teeth. I don't think she's keeping his teeth like that on purpose. Just in my opinion. Y'all listen, we're gonna listen to what she said. Just listen to what she said, y'all. We're gonna listen to what she said. She got her nerve. She got a lot of nerve to be talking about somebody. You need to worry about yourself, because we know you weren't gonna do nothing. Here she go, y'all. Here she go. Here she go. Running her mouth. She knows she ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna bust a damn grape. What the hell she got in her hair? Some plaques or whatever she got in there.
To get ahead is home ownership. So for y'all first time buyers, get out there, find out what plans they got available for first time home buyers. And guys, always stay ahead of the game. What else? What else I want to say? Listen, I know I'm wrong for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Y'all talk about sleeping with my man, them fighting words. I'm just saying. I ain't talking about nobody. Y'all say y'all gonna sleep with her, we got to fight. Especially if you pretty, especially if you think you probably could do it. Don't say you gonna sleep with my man. Please don't, because I'm gonna have to fight. Every time I see you, it's gonna be on site. Chad, don't even worry about it. They know, the people know. It's on site for y'all. It's on site. Okay? Praise God, my little man. Leave my little man out of it, baby, because we're gonna thank God for everything. I ain't trying to be messy today. But listen, stay up, guys. Just know there is a God. Stay prayed up. Get you a daily plan. Get you a daily routine every day. Get that exercise, because you feel so much better, Lord. I'm testimony to that. Pray, and prayer. God hears your prayers. Exercise, eat right, and stay around. And speak positive to yourself. There's something wonderful gonna happen to me today. I'm out of debt. All my needs are met. I have plenty more to put in store. Come up with you a positive affirmation every day and say it every day. Get your sleep, babies, and have a good day and a good life. It's such a big world out here. This world out here, just to go out and mess up again. And every day is a new day to get it right. It's Dr. Heavenly. I'm signing off here. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. The best ways to get ahead is.
Now, do y'all think that she go to on site, y'all? Well, she was gonna do something on site, right? Why didn't she do something to Contessa? Right. Dennis the Menace not going to bust a grape. She is going to yell for security. Right. Yeah, she was running from Dr. Contessa. She needs to be quiet. Don't nobody want Dr. Damien. 189 likes and 163 in the chat. Thank you so much, Linda. She ain't gonna do nothing, y'all. She ain't gonna do shit. Nothing. And I don't think nobody want Dr. Damien. I don't even. He's not even an attractive man. I don't think nobody want him. But y'all, we just got to be honest here. Now, Porsha was wrong for saying that. That makes her look like a 304. Porsha was wrong for saying that, y'all. Porsha was really wrong. She, even if you thought that in your head, I know you was drinking and stuff like that. You could have. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that. To me, there was no need to say that. Okay, and you know who else has something to say about it? You know where? Here he go. He always putting his 2 cents in some shit that don't. What do you got to do with it? I don't think he liked Porsha either. So let's listen to what he had to say. Let's listen to him.
And if I want to, that's slow down. That's slow down. Baby, only a Jezebel spirit down to your bone marrow will make you even say something like that in front of a group of women when that lady is upstairs. And then when that lady came downstairs to confront your ass about your husband, her husband, you didn't want to fight. You didn't want to fight. See, you popped Jamie ass in the face behind the white Eubanks Purple Door Salon over there on Edgewood. But when Angela 6 feet tall came down there to confront you about her husband, now all of a sudden you was ready to go to bed. See, I think what had happened was her coochie was hot, but she had done got down in that pool in that chlorine water, and it had douched out and wrenched out a little bit of that Jezebel spirit. So Porsha wasn't feeling as froggy, so she gonna take her ass upstairs. No, you took your ass upstairs out of shame and embarrassment and out of, oh crap, I might have been caught. You said that shit and that lady heard you. All right. And on top of that, put the infidelity and the sleeping with people's husbands and stuff, put all of that aside. Then on this very same episode, you sat in our face and said, you didn't say it. You didn't even mention Charles and Angela's name. But then, bam, you got Kelly saying, oh, no, Porsha definitely said it. I heard it. So, Porsha, which one is it? And honestly and truthfully, whichever answer you choose still is not favorable, because either you a Jezebel and a whore or you're a liar. Neither way you pan out well. Porsha, I don't know what happened with your return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know if it's where your life is. I don't know where your happiness level is. I don't know if it's because you're stressed, and rightfully so. But this was supposed to be the warm welcoming of Porsha. This was supposed to be like Porsha and the girls. It's supposed to be Porsha was.
So do y'all think he has a point? Yeah, I think he has a point. Because I think for me, you know, it's already rumors out here about Porsha allegedly taking Fallon's husband. And now you're talking about sleep. And then, you know, now Angela comes to the show and you talking about sleeping with her husband. And then you said you didn't say it. But then Kelly said she did say it. Now that's a point here. So, you know, so before we saw the clip, right, Porsha said she didn't say that. Now, are y'all trying to say that Porsha probably didn't remember she said it? I think Porsha did. I told you, I don't have no favorites on the show. I think Porsha said it, but she got caught saying it. I think it wasn't meant for Angela to hear. I think it was not meant for Angela to hear her say it, and she was embarrassed. So she, you know, lied to the end. She didn't say it. And that's, you know, her reputation where she's like a, you know, people don't want her around their husband. You know, that's what the word is on the curb, because they thinking that Porsha gonna try to take their husband or sleep with their husband. Was she wrong for saying that? Yes. And when you are a woman, and you're grown, if you say something, stand on it. Yes, you know, yes, I said it. I shouldn't have said that. I had to, you know, I shouldn't have said that. Let's not blame it on the alcohol, because, you know, when you drink, you say what you really want to say. Now, if you feel like that, then just say that. You grown. If you feel like that, say that. If you feel that you can F somebody's husband, that's what you feel. That's what you feel. But don't lie. Don't lie about it, because you had lied to us and said you didn't say it. But then when we heard it, you said it. And when she came around, you know, you know, when she came back on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I wanted, you know, the fun portion. I don't like all this drama surrounded around her where she's getting labeled as a 304. Why? What was the reason for her saying that she wanted to allegedly that she could F Charles? Why? You said Porsha would be a 304. Okay. Hello, Tree. You said her famous line is, "Who said that?" Okay. But she didn't have to go there. Now, do y'all think Porsha was scared of Angela? Angela is about 6 feet tall. She looks like she wears a size 13 shoe. Just saying. Do you think Angela would have fought do you think Angela would have fought Porsha? Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Angela would have fought Porsha? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. So let's get over here to Mr. Martell Holt, you guys. Now we know that Melody has been having these kids for a while now, right? Because allegedly, to me, I believe that Martell has not been working. Now, I heard that he got a walkthrough that he will be doing for his friend, the one that do the polo classics. So he's going to be doing a walkthrough. And they're going to pay him for doing it because they say he's some type of celebrity. So he's going to be walked through. Now, I did hear that over there on Who Knew's page. Shout out to Who Knew. Y'all could go see the full story over there. But he will be doing a walkthrough over on a walkthrough or some type of meet and greet over at his friends, at his friends. Some type of thing his friend is having, the man that does the polo classics. So he will be doing something over there. So they try to say he booked and busy. That's what they saying, that he's booked and busy, y'all. They said Martell is booked and busy. Then also, I heard that he is supposed to be possibly coming on the Real Housewife of Atlanta as, with Ralph. I guess Ralph is going to be going on a vacation and allegedly Martell is going to be with him. So maybe Drew and Ralph is going to give him a couple of dollars because y'all know the men don't get paid from that show. The women do. So I don't know if they're going to give him, Martell, some money for coming on the show or however that's going to go. But allegedly he's going to be in some scene with Ralph. I guess Ralph is going on a vacation. Because remember we was hearing around YouTube that Martell was on vacation. He was out there on the water skis or jets or whatever. He was with Ralph. They were on some type of guys trip. So I guess he's going to have a clip maybe in Roa. And then now he's supposed to be doing some type of walkthrough for his friend for the that does the polo classics. So, I know he's excited to get some of these gigs here to bring him some income in because Love and Marriage Huntsville is not filming. And another thing I think is going to happen if that show does come back, I think they're going to try to phase Martell out because they do not want coleslaw on that show. I don't think Carlos King can stand coleslaw. So maybe they will have coleslaw voice on there, but not her, possibly. Or they might have her on there to show Martell's real life. But I think they are done with Martell. I think they're trying to let him down easy. I think they're going to phase him out of that show since Melanie is gone. What y'all think about that? You said I don't think she would actually fight her. You said maybe Porsha needs to get one good whip ass. Okay. You said Porsha is going to end up uninvited to the event where there's married couples invited. That was telling and disrespectful to say what she thought was cute is going to backlash on her silly ass. Right. I don't think that was appropriate. But again, y'all, some of these women that are up in age, maybe they did not have a childhood, y'all, or teenage years. They didn't have anything. They act like titty boppers. And like I said, I'll be over some of these other sectors of YouTube, not this sector, but some other sector of YouTube. And these it girls, they are in their 40s and they be getting drunk. They be having their tongues out. They be trying to twerk. They be cutting up. Like, wait a minute. These women are in their 40s and 50s. They got grown children. Some of them over there in these other sectors. You know, I know. Look, I'm gonna have my other channel up. I'm trying to get that together as well. Where I show my life and stuff like that. But I don't get drunk. I know my limit. And there's no way I'm gonna put any footage out here of me drunk. No, no, ma'am. No, no, ma'am. No, no, ma'am. Mm-mm. And if my friends are doing, or cousins, the two people I hang with, or friends are doing something, you know, too appropriate, I'm not gonna put that out there either. Now, some of my associates, if I'm like filming or something like that, or have my phone on, like something like that, they be getting in the camera and want to be shown. Now, if they want to be shown, I'll let them be shown if that's what they want. But just for me to do it, no. No. You said that's why Porsha left, but I'm still Team Porsha. Okay. For Porsha to say that means she already has her eyes on Charles. You think so? Okay, but Charles is trying to act like, you know, he don't want Porsha. Do y'all think if Porsha came onto him that he would do something with Porsha? But see, I told y'all that's why Angela told him, because she's not confident that Charles won't mess with her. She's not confident in her marriage. She's not confident. She's insecure in her marriage. Because why did you have to tell Charles what Porsha said? Because you are making sure that Charles don't do nothing. That's my opinion. Because if you were secure in your marriage, you wouldn't even say that. And just see that he took the bait. Just my opinion. Now we all can agree to disagree. All the women, they're beautiful women, but you know, you can have fun, but still be, you know, sex. You can dress sexy and be classy and have a good time too. But just some stuff we got, you know, to, you know, calm down. Just saying. We got to calm down a little bit, guys. It's not that serious. Now I know some people were saying that the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville, they got paid for their filming. Now we did say Winter said they filmed before and never got paid until a while later. Do y'all think Carlos King has paid the people for the little filming that they did do? Because Love and Marriage Detroit is not doing good at all. They getting ready to have a reunion already because nobody's not watching it. I think they did 4. They had 4 episodes, 4 or 5, and now they get ready to do a reunion. Nobody's watching it. So do y'all think that Carlos King paid the people, Letitia them already, Marcel them, Martell them, Destiny them for the filming that they already did? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. TC, hello, hello, hello. Porsha can't talk about anybody, please. Okay. I know I was the only one who noticed that Mel have the kids still when Hotel is going to court next week. Right. Oh, let's talk about that. I did have that in a thing. I did have that as a thing. Martell is going to court, guys. Thank you so much for reminding me. I'll get to talking to y'all about stuff, and then I'll. Hello, Rashida. Hello, hello. You said CK don't care about them people on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't think so either. Let's see what y'all saying. You said you're tired of Porsha's double standard. Baby girl 1981. Hello, hello, my mod. Hello. Ever since bullying happened to Melanie, nobody really cares about the Huntsville franchise anymore. Nope, I don't think so either. Nope. EH double. Yeah. Cause homeboy background been real struggling. Been real struggling. Okay. Yeah, so Martell's getting ready to go to court, guys. So I'm hoping that Melody can get the kids, permanent. And then there's nothing wrong with, Martell when he can get the kids for him to come get them. I don't think Melanie is going to have a problem when Martell, when he asks if he can see the kids, she will, bring them to a designated location. But as far as him coming to the house, oh hell no, you're not coming to the house on the hill. And BAN now. No, no, sir. Because when she was letting them come to the house to pick up the kids, he wanted to come all in the damn house. Oh no, BAN. No, 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 no. Now I tried to be nice to you in the beginning. You didn't appreciate it. So no, sir. Y'all remember when Melody first got the house on the hill? Melody and the kids would be out there playing. And BAN just come on walking up the hill. Wasn't invited, didn't call or nothing. He said, anywhere my kids said, I'm gonna come. Oh hell no. Melanie put a stop to that. No, 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 sir. Then she used to let Martell come and pick up the kids from the house. Then he got to the point where he wanted to actually come in the house. And remember, Melanie was making his ass stand outside in that hot ass sun, and he was mad about that. Yes, great job on the likes, guys. Great job. Great job on the likes. Yes, I think he took. Look, I told you. I think him, Destiny, and Ralph, them allegedly have a game they're playing with the court system. One, they're first coming in with the lawyer. Then the next time they come to court, they come with no lawyer, so they can keep on getting their court dates postponed. This is the game they play. Then the next time they come back to court, they got a new lawyer. Then the new lawyer is gonna say he needs time to catch up on the case. Come back the next time, they don't got no lawyer. This is the game Destiny, Ralph, and Martell are playing. And allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, Martell is the one that put Destiny on the game and Ralph. Because y'all heard, this is Ralph's third lawyer. And Destiny didn't even show up to court. When her little bit just went to court this time. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Yes, guys, think about joining the membership. It's $2.99. Yes. Think about the membership. Also, you can give membership to people as well. I hope Melanie is active for supervised visit with the children. Then Ariana's daughter hit the children before. I heard something like that. She was trying to bully them. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Allegedly. So hopefully, he don't pull no crap, guys, because Martell will try to, just keep on prolonging this where he think he's wearing Melody down. But he don't know. Melody be up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Melody drinks her water. She gets her exercise in, so she's doing her thing. But it should be noted, and it should be brought to the judge's attention, this is what he's doing. If he can't keep no lawyer, he needs to get a public defender. If you can't afford no lawyer, you can't keep one, he needs to be assigned a public defender. Because this is a game that they're playing. Melanie do not want you back, sir. She will never have you back. You think after Melanie done prayed you away and God had took you away from her, that she will want you back? Hell no. Once you pray somebody out your life, don't give them the opportunity to get back in your damn life. Don't give them the opportunity to get back in your life. Okay, you said, let's see. You said Melody should have Martell pay for her attorney fees for dropping all these attorneys. Well, he already got to pay some attorney fees already that he haven't paid. Now, Shar, you said is Martell and Coleslaw still together? I really don't think they're together, but I think Martell make appearances with her, take her on little dates and stuff like that, and be seen with her so she won't take him down there for child support. Because I remember on one of the recordings that AL had, that she said that she was talking to Martell for hours on the phone, but she was telling him that she wanted child support. So that's when we started seeing Martell out more with her. So I think that's another reason why Martell is holding on to her. So, trying to, make her think that they're in a relationship so she won't put child support on him. That's my thought there. If those judges open their eyes, start holding accountability for their action, make them go forward with a lawyer. Yes, they should. But these are the games that they're playing. Alabama court system sucks. Yes. 217 likes and 172 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. When Martell is going to get child support. Where is Martell going to get child support money? Well, when he gets money from OWN when he films. Because let Coleslaw tell us, she said Martell makes good money on OWN. That's what she says. That's what she says. And guys, I did want to touch on one more thing here. Shadora, is it Shadora Sanders? That's a shame how they do our black young man. But y'all know, for him to be a 5th round draft pick, y'all know his jersey is the #1 jersey that's selling out. So good job, way to go. Way to go. And, I think they did this stuff to him because of his father. So, a good job for him. His jersey is the #1 jersey for a 5th round draft pick. 5th round draft pick. His jersey is selling out, you guys. Let me just show y'all this. I like to see our black men, doing things. I do. They always trying to hold us back from things. Shadora Sanders make history as the first ever 5th round pick to have the #1 selling jersey among the NFL rookie draft class. Yep, that's his jersey, y'all. That is so good. I like to see stuff like that with our people. And then where we at here? Where were we at? Now, I just want to say this, guys. Where did I just had this? Now, some women, when you got somebody, and then a lot of athletes, they usually sometimes go to clear people, right? Now, this is the dumbest woman ever. Just dumb. Let me let y'all see this. Let me just let y'all see this. You had everything in the palm of your hand, and you couldn't keep your legs closed. Just saying. We just gotta watch this, guys. Just be a reminder here. She cheated on her millionaire, right? She cheated on a millionaire woman. Want providers. Just listen to this.
Now, to all my young male followers that follow me, as well as all the young ladies that are raising male juveniles to be men one day, y'all want to listen to this. You can provide, you can protect, you can do all the things that are required by women, and that still will not buy you love or loyalty. It is the greatest lie ever told. Do not fall for that. That's just talking. I'm going to give you a prime example of that. This is NFL wide receiver Xavier Worthy, worth millions of dollars, where most of us aren't worth millions. He can't get loyalty worth millions. A guy with $100 ain't got a shot. But let me finish the story. It was something in his spirit, something in his spine that told him not to trust this woman. He hired a private investigator to follow her around, and guess what he found out? His old lady was cheating. Xavier Worthy's woman was cheating his fiance. So once he found out all this information, he did what he's supposed to do. He fired her. She wouldn't leave the residence for 2-3 days. Altercation broke out where he was arrested. So not only you cheating on my boy, you're willing to destroy his career and his livelihood. Do y'all not see how big this is? So fast forward to the point of the story. Charges were dropped. Now, if you think about anything else in this world, I want you to think about this story. Because he is not the only one. I know tons of men that provide, do all those things, and they still get cheated on. And sometimes they get cheated on for men that don't make any money based on aesthetics and swag. Believe your comment in the comment section. But you know, y'all grown. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do.
Now, how do you cheat on a man worth millions? He even Pink Book Lessons even had like the whole thing where you could see it. He had been messing with this lady. She was a athlete, oh my God, athlete too. She was a, I think she ran track. So, he tried to talk to her before. He had slid in her DM. And she left him on whatever. She didn't answer the DM right. So she saw him in a restaurant that she was going to a friend's dinner, right? And so they started talking or whatever. So they kept on going on dates. After 3 months or what have you, he had a draft party with his family and everything. She came to the draft party. He had got picked up by the Kansas City Chiefs, right? After that, 3 months, he asked her to marry him. He bought a mansion, moved her in the mansion, bought her a Bentley. They just engaged. He did the whole thing, will you marry me and everything. Bought her a nice rock ring. Right? Mansion, everything. Now, you know they have to do training camp and all that, right? But like he said, the man felt some of his spirit like she was cheating on him. Now, this is a millionaire. He didn't bought y'all a house. Asked to marry you within 3 months, provided she didn't have to do nothing. Nothing. Right? He had a private investigator. This man was cheating on him with a man that didn't have shit. And he tried, and so he told her that she had to get out of his house. He said, and this is a good, and you know he was raised right. He told her that she had to leave his house, right? But he was going to get her an apartment because he knows she didn't have anything. She still to do that. She tore up that man's house. She tore up his game room, punched holes in the walls, all type of stuff. Pulled some of his dreads out of his hair. So he called the police, right? So he said that he didn't want to press charges, right, on the girl. Now he got braids pulled out of his head. Well, the next couple of days, she went down there and pressed charges on him, trying to mess up his career. And he got a lawyer and everything. The charges and stuff got dropped. But just a prime example, you cheated on this man. He was giving you the world. And you mad at him because you got caught cheating? Just saying. Let's see here. You said send Martell and Destiny and Drew husband to Jersey. They won't get away with nothing. They need to go somewhere. They forget. These people forget God gives us all talents and no one can take it away. Also known as Shadori Sanders. Right. Even if he makes good money, with no other income. He's using the own checks to pay all his bills, etc. So that check doesn't last long. Right. It doesn't last that long. To buy Shadura's jersey by things of his website. Yeah, they said to buy off his website. Yes, if you want to buy it, you buy it off his website. Yes, but y'all know Melanie been having the kids for a while because they said allegedly for entertainment purposes only. He was that house that he had. He hasn't been paying the rent or the lease or whatever, so they was trying to get him to get out of that. So maybe he doesn't have a stable place, and then the house that he does own, that house is very small and it's only 3 bedrooms and allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I heard Ariane was staying over there, and you know she got 2 kids, and then Martell got 4. That house is too small. It's too small. So if Melanie, you know, I hope she's documenting all this. Let the courts know when it's time to get the kids. He can't get them. Just let him know all of this. He's not stable. But Coleslaw did say that. She said Martell is not stable. He don't have no help with those kids. You know, and she said she's not going to be getting up, going over there, you know, cooking no breakfast and doing all this and that. You know, and they said his mother barely helped. So hey, what can you say? You can't make her help if she don't want to help. You know, grandmas are grandmas. That's what they are. You know, they help when they want to help. And she said that Martell should give Melanie full custody. Now I agree with that. And then he can get the kids when he can. He can see the kids when he can. But just not at Melanie's house. Melanie can take him to a destination, you know, if he's gonna, you know, at his mom's house or whatever. Just saying. All right, guys. Let's see. But I'm, you know, I hope that when they go to court this time, I really hope when they go to court this time that we could get some. Look at I'm saying we, like me or something. I hope that they could get some type of resolution here. Martell, if he, you know, just be the man here. Be the bigger person. You know you cannot take care of those kids. Just let Melanie have full custody of them, and then you can just get visitation rights. What's wrong with that? You know, you know it's wearing more on you. You know you can't feed 4 kids. You know you can't. And they not, you know, used to that environment that you in and the food that you have. Just my opinion. You know, Martell needs to get himself together and get himself stable. He's not stable right now. Just saying. All right, guys, we've been on here for 2 hours. We've been on here for 2 hours. So please make sure you share the video, like the video. If you are new to my channel, please think about subscribing to the channel. And then also follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. Drop the T. And I will see y'all guys a little later. I will be on dropping extra sassy tea talk at 7:30. So I might come back and do a video on my channel. Depends on how long dropping extra sassy tea talk is. So I will see you guys later. Bye bye for now.